Contenders.
Contenders and Job Korea begin the hunt for the new recruit to join Hana Tour. Hana Tour is the leading travel agency of Korea. 600 individuals applied for a spot on the show, and their survival challenge started here. Countless resumes were read and discarded. Still, a large group was left, and they proceeded on to the preliminary interviews. The decision had to be made on who would be starting the Hana Tour adventure with us. Finally, the 8 contenders were chosen. Kim Min-young,
I'm very positive and energetic person. I want to spread out my energy in Hana Tour. Rock the contenders.
Im Bin-hee,
Growing up in a multiracial country has become one of the biggest advantages in my life. With the experience I have will definitely be helpful in the marketing department.
Park Min-hee,
Even though I have the job career during 5 years, I want to face with new challenges. That's why I apply with the Hana Tour.
Lee Mi-kyung,
I love to tackle new challenges in life. That's why I started my career in game design. Now it's about time for a new chapter in life to test my capacity.
Lee Ji-young,
I'm the most ambitious and passionate person. I'd like to be the best marketer who creates the most memorable travel package for Hana Tour's customers.
Hwang Jung-min,
I have a joint background in music and MBA and would love to leverage my multicultural experiences and skill sets to be an emerging leader in global world.
Kim Yoon-ho,
I'm an ardent life explorer because I'm always looking for new things. Now I'm starting to go new journey with Hana Tour.
and the last contenders, Kim Ji-soo.
I'm super honored to be here, and I want to be the greatest marketer in Hana Tour. Do you need a multi-talented person? That answer is me.
Contenders tackles a brand new company with 8 new competitors. Who will become the fresh talent at Hana Tour?
Rock the contenders!
The 8 who survived the preliminaries. We introduce you to today's contenders.
Hello and welcome to Contenders. I'm Min-jung Kim. Close to 600 people applied to be part of the Hana Tour series of contenders, and these are the 8 who made through their first screening. So congratulations and welcome. So everyone got to see themselves through the video clip. So what did you think? Jisoo?
It's a little bit funny, but I really like it because we are very familiar. That was the first day, but I met very great friends, so I really like it.
You've already become friends with one another. Good for you.
Hello, my name is PJ Rogers and I'm the co-host of this show, and I'm absolutely happy to have you. I love how the show changes from episode to episode. In the last one we had more guys than girls, and this time we have more girls than guys. So the question will be, who will be at the end? Mi-kyung, welcome. Do you have a particular mission statement or something? What's your goal to do on this show other than to become the last contender?
Just the only thing that I can do is doing my best.
Okay.
All right. Well, Contenders is a job survival program, and each month we collaborate with a leading company in Korea to choose their newest recruit. And this month we have Hana Tour. Let's find out a little more about this company, shall we? Take a look.
Slow down the pace of your life and relieve your stress through relaxation. Discover and experience new cultures along with beautiful scenery and recharge your batteries. This is where the experience begins. Hana Tour takes you to a whole new world. Hana Tour is the largest travel company in Korea with more than 140,000 travel products on offer. It's been a #1 agency for 13 consecutive years. With 13 domestic subsidiaries and 30 offices all over the world, Hana Tour ensures the highest level of services. Also with inter-office businesses, Hana Tour is now on course to become a global player. In 2000, Hana Tour became the first travel company to be listed on the Kosdaq. Also, Hana Tour went listed on the London Stock Exchange, which is considered one of the top 3 markets in the world. It is Hana Tour's ethical approach to business that has enabled it to earn its world-class status. Hana Tour is increasing its presence in the global market with its online IT global superiority. With its mission, hope and happiness to customers, Hana Tour will move forward to achieve its vision of becoming the #1 travel company in the world. Hana Tour, with its innovative culture and energy, will work hard to improve the quality of its services to become a sought-after travel company by customers. Happy employees gather to make a happy world. Dreaming of becoming the world's best. Hana Tour.
Hana Tour has already made a name for itself in Korea, but their goal is to be #1 in the world. And only one of you 8 contestants will join the company in achieving that mission. Do you think that will be you, Min-young?
I hope so, very badly. But only thing I can do right now is to do my best.
All right. It says you're a doer than a thinker. Do you think that'll work to your advantage?
I think I am doing something rather than thinking. So that's the reason why I apply here. So I'm here. So I hopefully I can make it.
All right. Best of luck to you.
Thanks.
Ji-young, welcome to Contenders. You've been able to meet all of the contenders. Did you meet them all and think, oh, this is going to be easy. I got this one in the bag. This is easy. Or what did you think?
I don't think this is going to be easy, but I'm confident with it.
You're confident?
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, welcome.
And Jungmin, it said our producers wrote that you're a Lee Hyori lookalike. Do you agree with that statement?
Well, I'm very flattered, but no. I would be lying if I said yes to that question.
But clearly, you're not just a pretty face. You've already finished your MBA at age 24. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I was very fortunate to be part of a program that my school offered, and I was able to finish both my bachelor and master's degree in 5 years.
Good for you.
Wow. Bini, I have a question for you. You're our first foreigner on the show, and I love to see that you're here.
Thank you.
How did you come to Korea in the first place?
I came to Korea to study in the first place, and the more I live here, the more I found myself love this country and the people and everything.
What are the top 3 things you love about Korea?
The weather,
The weather
the people, and the food.
and the food.
Yeah.
Great.
And Minhee, you worked for a trading company for 5 years. Why the sudden decision to move to Hana Tour?
Because I like traveling and I want to meet new challenges, so I love Hana Tour.
All right.
Yunho,
Yes?
welcome to our show.
Thank you.
You are one of the few married people that have come on the show.
Yes.
And I'm excited that we have another married person on the show. How long have you been married?
About 2 years.
At 2 years. Do you think being married makes you more mature and better candidate to work for Hana Tour?
Yes, my wife said, do your best and you will be a last survivor in this program.
Wow.
Well, now that we've gotten to know you a little better, we're going to get the show on the road. Each contender will be faced with various hurdles throughout this month-long challenge, but today's battle is the quiz. Let's get started. The quiz is made up of 3 rounds, but unfortunately there are only 6 openings for the challenge next week, which means 2 of you will be sent home today.
Yes, and 5 out of the 6 spots will be determined in the first and the second round. And then in the last round of the last 3 contenders, only 1 will move on to next week.
Round 1 of the quiz is made up of 10 questions concerning current affairs. Each question is worth 30 points. You will get 1 chance to answer a question. If you get it wrong, you will not be given another chance until the rest 7 has had a chance. Is that clear? Please give us the first question.
This summer, a rare 2nd century statue of this Greek demigod was found in northern Israel. What is the name of this demigod who symbolizes power, bravery, and superhuman strength?
Are we stuck in the first question? I'll give you 5 seconds. Minyoung.
Heracles?
Correct. Minyoung, you knew it all along, yes?
I just guessed, but fortunately I got it.
I think she was just trying to let everybody else answer, because she's going to win it all outright, maybe.
Next question, please.
The deceleration of economic growth around the world led to concern for the possibility of this occurring. This occurs.
정민.
Default?
Nope. Minyoung.
Double dip?
That is correct. Also known as W-shaped recession. Next question, please.
Britain's Daily Mail reported the discovery of a planet 5 times the size of Earth. Surprisingly, its composition is similar to that of this jewel. This is made up of carbon atoms, and it's the hardest known natural mineral.
정민.
Diamond.
Correct.
You know, I'm thinking y'all are too intense. You got to relax a little bit. In this show, it's because you're so intense, you're not thinking clearly.
Right.
Just listen to those words and you'll get the answers.
Do you think it's a coincidence that every time we have a question whose answer is diamond, we have a female contestant who gets it right?
You know, I don't think that's a coincidence.
The 4th question, please.
In the U.S., this past August, some children were infected with this after swimming in fresh water, such as lakes or rivers. This infection caused their deaths.
Yunho.
Ameba?
Correct. The next question, please.
In track sports, this action can result in immediate disqualification of the athlete. At the Daegu IAAF World...
정민.
False start.
Correct.
Jungmin, this is a very highly debated new law or new rule, and do you agree with it or disagree with it?
I don't agree because I think everyone should be given second chance in everything. It's just, if you only get 1 chance, it's so brutal.
Yes,
Okay.
seeing Usain Bolt get disqualified right after that was really brutal.
Right.
Yes, it was painful to watch.
Right.
All right, next question, please.
Oktoberfest is an epic festival that is held every October.
Yunho.
Beer?
Correct.
Hey, I have to say, just like you said about diamonds, when it ever has to do with alcohol, normally the guys get it right.
Good for you, Yuno. Next question, please.
The U.S. website thirdage.com listed the top 5 hardest languages to learn for native English speakers. Ranked at number 1 was this language. It's difficult to learn as it uses fewer vowels. It's used in countries such as Iraq and Saudi Arabia.
미경.
Arabic.
Correct. The second hardest language to learn was Chinese, followed by Japanese, Korean, and Hungarian. Next question, please.
Napoleon found this coincidentally on the battlefield, and as he bent down to pick it, he narrowly missed a bullet aimed for his head. That story is associated with this plant and how it became a symbol for luck. What is this?
지수.
Forex clover.
Did you know that there was a story behind it like this?
Oh, no.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Have you ever found the four-leaf
Yeah,
clover?
I found a lot. So I gave my gift for my friends.
All right, maybe that's why you're here, and maybe that will take you all the way to the top. All right, next question, please.
Held first in 1916, this is the oldest world continental football competition.
미경.
Copa America.
Correct.
Migyang, I can't help but ask, why do you know that?
Just I watched the article on a newspaper, so
Okay.
that's why I know that.
I knew that, but I did not. I thought nobody's going to get this, but you got it very quickly.
We'll have the last question of the first round of the quiz.
In the US, this hamburger was voted the greatest burger in America.
미경.
Big Mac.
No. Let's hear the rest of the question.
This burger is inspired by a signature Korean dish made.
지영.
burger.
How did you know that one? You know, it threw me at first when it talked about a hamburger,
Burger,
and then the
exactly.
answer is bibimbap.
I read the article.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so that was the end of the first round. So what did you think about the level of difficulty, 미경?
It was a little bit more difficult than I expected. Yeah, that's what I feel now.
How do you think you have to study for these kind of quizzes? Well, I'm asking you because you're in the lead with Yoonho, Jeongmin, and Minyoung. You all have 60 points each, followed by Jiyoung and Jisoo at 30 points. Minhee and Bini have yet to earn a point. Well, not to worry because the real battle begins in the second round, the categories. Let's get started. This is round 2 of the quiz, and you have to really start paying attention because afterwards we're going to add the scores from the first 2 rounds, and the top 5 contestants with the highest scores will be safe from elimination. And what happens to the rest 3, PJ?
Well, the last 3, they go into the third round. And the third round, then you go into one more round to determine who is going to be the last contender. Actually, in this particular round, in the second round, it's different because there's different ranking questions. And so we have 5 different categories: country and issues, Eureka, Artsy Autumn, Health, and Tour Facts, obviously because this is with Hana Tour.
And you must be careful with your answer because you'll only be given one chance. If you get it wrong, if everyone gets it wrong, we'll give you a hint. We'll give you 5 seconds, we'll give you a hint, and then the question is open to everyone again. Is everything clear? So, 4 people are in the lead, so I'll choose the first category and first points. I'll go for Artsy Autumn 30.
This question is multiple choice. Contenders each have one chance to answer in the order their buzzer is pushed, unless the correct answer is given beforehand. This is a modern art piece by abstract expressionist Jackson Pollock. It is a great representation of his trademark dribbling technique. What is its title? Number 1, Autumn Leaves. 2, Autumn in New York. 3, Autumn Rhythm. 4, Late Autumn.
정민.
I'll go for 3 autumn rhythm.
Right.
That was a great guess, I think.
It was a great guess.
That was a great guess.
So you get to choose the next question.
Okay. Health 30, please.
Health for 30.
According to a recent study, researchers have claimed that a drug derived from this substance of vampire bats could
지수.
Mosquito?
Nope. Please give us the rest of the question.
that a drug derived from this substance of vampire bats could dissolve the clotting of blood and save lives from strokes. This is the watery substance produced in the mouths of humans and most other animals.
정민.
Saliva.
Correct. You weren't sure about your answer. How come?
I thought he was asking for a specific chemical or...
No, that would be too difficult
Yeah.
for a 30-point
Okay,
question.
thanks.
You get to choose the next question.
Tour facts for 40, please.
Tour facts for 40.
Contenders, relax, take a deep breath, and listen carefully to the next question. Ready? This place is one of Korea's brightest locations. The well-known travel guide series Lonely Planet posted this place on their list of the world's 10 best secret islands in 2011.
미경.
Jeju Island.
Nope. 윤호.
Dokdo Island.
You're close, but not. 지영.
Ulung Island.
Correct. All right, you get to choose the next question.
Okay. 34 tour facts.
Tour facts for 30.
Hello, contenders. I'm Choi Jun-seok, Assistant Manager from the Hana Tour CSR team. Good luck to all of you today. Hana Tour is the #1 travel agency in Korea. We are the first to be certified on COSTAC in 2001, and in 2006, the first Korean travel agency to be certified at the top 3 securities markets in the world: New York, Frankfurt, and this city.
윤호.
London.
Correct. Do you know the name of the stock market?
Sorry, I don't know.
London Stock Exchange. Simple as that. Choose the next question, please.
Eureka for 40.
Eureka for
40.
40.
This word traces back to ancient Rome as it was used to describe masonry resembling modern concrete. This was patented by John Aston in 1824 as Portland this, because he thought it looked like the limestone from Portland, which was used for a lot of buildings. He burned limestone and clay together, then ground the mixture into fine powder. What is this?
지영.
Cement.
Correct. Next question, please.
Country for 20.
Countries and issues for 20.
On July 27th, an iconic portrait, 31 meter high, 24 meter wide, and weighing 15 tons, was placed at the facade of Argentina's Social Development Ministry building. That is where this person and the subject of the portrait gave a historic speech prior to her death from cancer in 1952. This year marks the 60th anniversary of her death. This person is the second wife of a former Argentinian president, Juan Perón.
민영.
Evita?
Correct.
She is the one that I think strikes, Min Young strikes the buzzer harder than any contestant we've had. It's not, most of them are just like this. She's like, whoa!
That's because she's confident about
Very
her answer.
confident.
Did I?
Good job.
Choose the next question, please.
I wanna choose tour fact 20.
Tour facts for 20.
When people travel, many consider their sleeping and boarding quarters a top priority. If you are thrifty travelers, you may choose to stay in one of these places. They are simple quarters where you can meet other travelers from around the world. Nowadays, these also have individual rooms as nice as economic.
정민.
Hostel?
Yes. All right, Jongmin, choose the next question.
Eureka for 10, please.
Eureka for 10.
The world today spends billions on aerated soft drinks. Joseph Priestley first dissolved this in water to make soda water, a discovery for which he was awarded a gold medal. Soda water is water into which this gas under pressure.
미경.
CO3.
Yunho.
CO2?
Yes, correct. Yunho, please choose the next question.
Healthy for 20.
Health for 20.
LASIK and LASIK are popular forms of corrective eye surgery. However, these laser procedures are not recommended for those with excessive near or far-sightedness, thin corneas, or dry eye syndrome. Instead, they may choose a different surgery which places these inside the eyes to permanently.
지영.
I don't know the correct word, but lens insert, right?
정민.
Contact lenses.
All right. So it was asking for the item that is put in the eye. So you were on the right path, I think. Jongmin, please select the next question.
Artsy autumn for 40, please.
Artsy autumn for 40.
This November marks the first showing of this musical in Korea.
Bini.
Sorry, Mamma Mia.
Nope. Minyoung.
Wicked?
Nope. Please give us the rest of the question.
This musical is named after the lead character who debuted in Johnston McCulley's story, The Curse of Capistrano. This character was reborn as a musical in London in 2008. This musical's lead wears a black mask and uses his sword to lead.
Phantom of Opera.
Nope. Jisoo.
Juro?
Yep. Do you know the Korean star who's gonna star as the main character?
No, I don't know that.
Cho Seung-woo.
Ah, really?
Are you a fan of him? Her face just lit up after I said the name. Now definitely she's going to go and watch it. Yes. Please select the next question.
Country and issues for, sorry?
Country and issues for 30.
What is the country related to all of the following? The Sunni Muslims, National Transitional Council, Benghazi, Muammar al-Gaddafi.
Jongmin.
Libya.
Correct.
PG, you're still at 0, as well as Minhee. We have 2 goose eggs. We're about halfway through. If you're going to step it up, now's the time.
And Jongmin, you're in the lead with 190 points. Not bad. Okay. Please select the next question.
I'll go for health 50, please.
Health for 50.
A new study suggests that increasing your muscle mass can help lower your risk for type 2 of this disease.
Jongmin.
Diabetes.
Correct. choose the next question, please.
Artsy Autumn for 50, please.
Artsy Autumn for 50.
This artwork is titled Autumn. It is one of the 4-season series painted by this artist. He is a French painter, one of the greatest of the post-impressionists, and incredibly influential in the aesthetic.
Jisoo.
Cezanne?
Correct.
Jisoo, are you an artsy person?
I don't think so, but I like it.
How did you know that one?
I saw that card player,
Uh-huh.
so yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Cezanne.
It's the type of question whether you know it,
Right.
or you
or
don't.
You don't. Right.
All right. You get to select the next question.
Eureka for 50?
Eureka for 50.
On a voyage in 1832 on board the ship Sully, one of the passengers, Boston physician Dr. Charles Thomas Jackson, amused his fellow passengers with simple electromagnetic tricks.
Jungmin.
Morse code.
Wow. What part of the question gave it away?
Well, it just happened to be the one that I studied for this one, actually, and I saw the hint, telecommunication, and I knew it right away.
Right.
I took the chance.
Good for you. Please select the next question.
Tour facts for 50, please.
Tour facts for 50.
Hello everyone at Contenders. You're almost done, so stay strong. 2011 marks the 10th anniversary of This in Korea. In the past decade, over 700,000 international and Korean guests has taken part in this program. It is a unique opportunity.
Mikyung.
Tour challenger.
Sorry, no. We'll hear the rest of the question.
It is a unique opportunity for foreign tourists to live with monks, learn about their daily routines, and experience the Korean Buddhist culture. What is this?
Yunho.
Temple stay.
Correct. Actor Richard Gere came to visit Korea and he took part in the Temple Stay program and he enjoyed it very much. I'm a big fan of Richard Gere.
As am I. In fact, when I would have liked to have been with him in Temple Stay because I think he would have been like he was acting, but I would have enjoyed that as well.
Yunho, have you ever participated in a Temple Stay program?
Not yet.
No?
Yes.
Have any plans to?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You know what? I think he's a great candidate for Hana Tour because when you ask him, have you done that? He didn't say no. He said not yet.
Uh-huh.
Great answer.
Thank you.
All right, you get to choose the next question.
Tour facts for 10.
Tour facts for 10.
This question is multiple choice. You only have 3 chances to answer it. Which country and airline are not paired correctly? Number 1, Korea, Korean Air. Number 2, Germany,
Jisoo.
Number 2.
No. Let's hear the rest of the question.
Number 3, Qatar, Qantas.
Beanie.
Number 3.
Correct. Do you know what nationality it is? The airline.
Australia.
Yeah, that is correct. Well, that was your first question, and you get to choose. Well, we have a lot of 2 40 questions and 1 50-point question. So if you get those right, that'll put you back in the lead. So don't give up your hope yet.
Thank you.
And choose the next question.
Yes, I'll go country and issues for 40.
Country and issues for 40.
After being formally invited by China and the other countries to join the group, South Africa was officially admitted as a member nation of
Mikyung.
BRICS.
Correct. Can you name the other countries in the BRICS organization?
Russia and Brazil and India and what was the C? R. Russia.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And C?
I'll see China.
Correct. Little help from Ji-young there.
Thank you.
All right, Mi-kyung, what's your choice?
30 for Eureka.
Eureka for 30.
Oh, yeah.
Fujitsu Toshiba Mobile Communications recently announced the release of Japan's first
Jungmin.
Mango operating system phone.
That's correct.
Okay, how did you know that one?
Well, we were, I remember this one particularly because it was in a series of blackberry, apple, mango, vanilla, all these appetite arousing terms. So I just got lucky with that one.
Wow. You are very lucky.
I'm going to read the rest of the question since our viewers probably have no idea what the question was about. So it's Japan's first Windows Phone 7 handset known as Fujitsu Toshiba IS-12T. And mango is the national fruit of India and the Philippines. So, Jungmin, good for you. And choose the next question.
Health for 40, please.
Health for 40.
A new study carried out in Tanzania has indicated a drastic decline in this infection and disease rates following changes.
Mi-kyung.
Malaria.
Yep, correct. We don't have a lot of points left now. Depending on who answers these questions, we will have determined the top 5 contestants who will automatically win the ticket to move on to compete in week 2. And Minhee, you have to work hard now because you have to get these points, all of them right, correct. So.
Well, what you also have to understand too, for those of you that go on to the 3rd round, the points you have now go with you. And so it'll add to if you know how you come out in the 3rd round as well.
Mi-kyung, choose the next question.
Yes. Eureka for 20.
Eureka for 20.
In Greek mythology, Cyclops is a one-eyed giant. Cyclops is also the name of a small electronic device invented by a former aircraft engineer named Bill Carton in 1978. It is a computer system of infrared beams and widely used in a particular sport. This sport relies on Cyclops as an electronic line judge which sets off a sound for a false service. Cyclops has been used at Wimbledon since 1980. What is this sport?
Jisoo.
Tennis?
Correct. All right, Jisoo, choose the next question.
Artsy Autumn for 20.
Artsy Autumn for 20.
In August, this person impressed the crowds at the prestigious Edinburgh International Festival. This person has conducted virtually all the world's leading orchestras, such as the Berlin and Vienna Philharmonic. His impressive past resume also includes music director for the Opera de Paris Bastille. He is the music director and chief conductor of the Seoul Philharmonic.
Jungmin.
Jung Myung-hun.
Correct. Can you name his sisters and what they do?
Jung Kyung-hwa, Jung Kyung. Oh my gosh.
Jung
Cellist.
Myung-hwa.
Cellist.
Right,
Jung
cellist Jung
Yes.
Myung-hwa and violinist
Right.
Jung Kyung-hwa. Now, we have 4 questions left, and I think we have pretty much determined the top 4 of you. But Min-young and Ji-young, you have 110 points, and Min-young, you have 80 points. So it's a make or break deal for you guys. So if you get some of these questions right, you will be safe from elimination. If not, then you'll have to move on to the grueling third round, and you don't want that. All right, so step it up. So, Jungmin.
Health for 10.
Health for 10.
This fruit is beneficial to your skin, especially as the weather cools down in the fall. This fruit has a sweet, tangy scent and a smooth, sleek exterior. It is packed with vitamins and minerals great for the complexion and a rich source of pectin. What is this round fruit?
Jungmin.
Apple?
Correct. Jungmin, that could have been any fruit. What gave the answer away?
Actually, the word pectin gave it away
so you
for
knew
me.
it. All right, Jungmin. Ooh, you're in the comfortable lead with 350 points. No matter what happens, I think you're moving on to week 2. So congrats. Let's give a round of applause for Jungmin. I told you, not just a pretty face. All right, so what is your choice among these 3 leftover questions?
Country and issues for 10.
Country and issues for 10.
In India, the demand for this usually increases during the festival seasons of spring and fall, then decreases in the summer. This summer, the price of this rose sharply, and economists proposed this was a result of continuing high demand for this in India. It is also highly in demand in China. It's a precious yellow metal used widely for jewelry.
Ji-young.
Gold.
Correct. This precious metal is used in many Indian festivals because they believe it brings great luck. So we have 2 questions left. So I think Minhee and Beanie, I think you are moving on to the 3rd round. But still, you want to earn those points, so step it up. All right, Ji-young, what do you choose?
Country and issues for 50.
Country and issues for 50.
Recently, according to this country's government, more than 5,800 people have died of cholera since the epidemic began last October. And healthcare workers have seen an increase in cases with the rainy season. This is a Caribbean country which was struck by
Minyoung.
Haiti.
Correct. All right, so it looks like it's a battle between Ji-young and Minyoung. Ji-young has 120 points and Minyoung has 130 points. Depending on who answers that question, you might or might not have to move on to the 3rd round.
Right.
So the last question is Artsy Autumn for 10.
The world-renowned Chinese artist Ai Weiwei and the host director Bong Joon-ho have both contributed work to the Design Biennale held from September 2nd to October 23rd in this city. Since 2005, this city has held a world-class Design Biennale every other year. What is the name of this city located in South Jeolla Province?
Ooh, are you sure about your answer? Because if you get it right, you'll be safe from elimination. What's your answer?
Gwangju.
Correct.
Wait a second. Is that Gwangju with the K or Gwangju with the G?
Pretty much G is almost familiar, I mean similar.
Nice try there, PJ. No, but Ji-young, Beanie, and Minhee, you are moving on to the 3rd round. This will be a make or break deal. One of you with the highest point will move on to week 2, and the rest 2 will be sent home. Congratulations, Mi-kyung, Yoonho, Jisoo, Jungmin, and Minyoung. You are moving on to week 2 next week. There is still one more chance for those who didn't make it to the top 5. Who will take the last spot? We'll find out shortly in the third and final round.
I don't want to do that again. In the chair with other 5 finalists. Oh gosh.
I think I dug through almost every news article that I would be on this top level competition.
어떻게 이렇게 많이 치죠?
저도 마찬가지죠. 10점은 뭐예요?
Just black out. Nothing in my mind.
I just follow my destiny.
I got only 10 points, but I will try my best to do. Wish me luck.
Welcome back. We've now completed 2 of the 3 rounds. Those were tough-fought rounds, but I have to say, Jungmin, welcome to this side, or the comfortable side of the room. You had a tough fight at the beginning, but then you kind of had a great lead. You scored the most points that have ever been scored on our quiz. Can you tell us, did you think it was too easy, or what are your thoughts?
No, it was definitely not easy. But I think the question level was very well rounded, and as you can tell from everyone, being able to get at least pretty good amount of questions. So, but it wasn't easy. But I think I just got really lucky with the timing and the momentum.
Any words of wisdom for Minhee, who has yet to earn a point?
Just break off your nervousness and just go for it.
All right.
Well, Min Young, I have to ask you the question. It was really close whether you were going to be on this side of the room or that side of the room right at the end, and you actually made it. Why do you think that you made it on this side as opposed to that side right at the end?
At that moment, I was very nervous because I was the bottom line of to decide that side or this side. So fortunately, I met the question I know because I've been in Haiti a few years before, so I got a chance to answer the question. So that's very fortunate, and thanks.
Good for you. Well, things are not looking so happy on this side of the room. Now, Pini, our channel is being aired in Malaysia as well. Any of your family members, are watching?
Yes, I told my family that I'm attending this Contenders, and I think they're going to watch this.
All right. Well, would you like to say something into the camera to your family members back in Malaysia?
Anything?
Sure.
Okay.
That's your camera over there.
Okay. I want to thank my parents, my mom and my dad, that they always support me, and thank you for believing me, and please trust me, and I'll do my best. Thank you, and I love you.
All right, terima kasih is what they say, right?
Yeah, thank you. Terima kasih.
All right, well, these 3 contenders still have a round to go, and only one with the highest score will move on to compete in week 2 with the rest 5 over here. There are 5 questions worth 50 points each, and like I said, one person with the highest score is moving on, and 2 people we're going to have to say goodbye.
As we look at the scores now, Ji-young, you do have 120 points. Thus, if you answered 2 of the questions correctly, that would move you on.
And the categories are country, relationship, tools, organization, and garment. Ji-young, you're in the lead. You get to choose the first question.
I want to go tools.
Tools for 50.
For this quiz, you will hear the interviews of people and find out what they are describing. Let's take a look.
American author, futurist Alvin Toffler said the nation that uses this will play a dominant role in the 21st century.
Ji-young.
Chopsticks.
All right. All right. That you have only one more question left for you to move on to compete next week. Bini and Minhee, you're still in the game, so don't give up your hope. Ji-young, Choose the next question.
Organization.
Organization.
This non-governmental organization caught the public's attention with their popular campaigns regarding controversial subjects involving the EC and Dokdo. This network recently printed over 4,000 copies of a map with Korea's acclaimed cultural heritage assets, then distributed these to educational institutes globally. This group describes themselves as cyber diplomats who promote Korea. What is the name of this network?
I'll give you 5 seconds. So Jiyoung, what's your answer?
VANK.
And how do you read that?
Bank.
All right.
Well, congratulations. You have now reached the final 6. We have to say, Pini, we have to say goodbye to both you and Minhee. What about your experience on Contenders?
It's a really good experience and a very precious memory in my life, and I will never forget it. And I'm so happy and honored to be here and to meet this wonderful 7 other contenders. And we were, you know, chit-chatting in the waiting room, and we are already friends, and I'm so happy.
Well, great. Well, congratulations. Welcome.
Minhee, you're not the first to go home with a 0, but what do you think happened there?
The question is difficult less than I think, and now I feel comfortable, and I didn't tell anybody I come to here, so it's okay. It's a good experience. So
It's the cameras and the lighting. It does that to you, I think.
You know, at the end of the day, it's interesting because we stand up here in front of the cameras, and we know that we're going to be watched by 100 and something countries, by millions of people, and we still do it. And so, and I do it, we do it all the time, but these contenders are here, many of them for the first time in front of a camera. So well done to all of you.
Let's give a big round of applause to Minhee as well.
Yeah.
So there we have it, the 6 contenders who will continue on in hopes of becoming the newest recruit at Hana Tour. In week 2, they'll be battling it out in the presentation and debate round, and it's going to be an exciting round, and the claws will come out, so don't miss out. Join us next week. Thank you.
I feel very comfortable, but my head is vacant.
I'm satisfied to pass this first level, and I'll do my best after that.
I really enjoy this program. I'm very happy to be here with other great contenders.
I am very glad to go round 2. Thank you.
I need to get recharged and refreshed for a new round.
I think I was too apprehensive today. That's the only thing that I can say today.
I'm also sad because I have to leave 2 of my good friends. But anyway, I'm happy now.
I want to wish all of the other contenders good luck. Fighting, contenders!